Do you know how down bad you gotta be to get somebody fired from their job all because you don't like them? And so far you don't have not one reason to not like this person? I don't care what nobody say. That's down bad. That's hateful. That's envious. That's jealousy. That's all the bad things you don't want to be. Hearing Jalen tell me like, yeah, Kimmy just got me fired from my job. She told them I had my phone on me. They came over. They checked me. Of course, they found the phone because I was texting you. And yeah, Kimmy was just standing right there with a smirk on her face. Y'all, I did not know what to do. Mind you, I've never seen Kimmy behave like this. I've never even seen her dislike a person. She was always friendly. She was always inviting. She was always just a nice person overall. My blood was boiling. My body was shaking. You could probably see the smoke coming out of my ears. I was so mad. I was livid. There's nothing left for me to do but to go confront Kimmy. She can't wiggle her way out of this one, y'all. Never mind. Story time. We back at it again with another story time. We back at it again with another story time. We back at it again with another story time. Yeah. Y'all, jumping right into this because we don't even have no more time to waste. Cammy has to be dealt with. I'm on the phone with Jalen like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Don't worry. Like, I'm going to get at Cammy about this. I cannot believe this. Hopefully, there's got to be some way that I can save your job. Like, truly, deeply, I apologize. Y'all, Jalen was not trying to hear nothing I had to say. She's like, oh, you knew this was going to happen. Don't try to act clueless. I'm already sure. Maybe you plotted with her. I had no idea. Cammy told me she was going to go to the bathroom. And although I did think she was taking a long time, I'm thinking like maybe she ate the wrong thing. Or maybe she just in there on her phone. Who knows what she's doing? I would have never thought that she was somewhere trying to get Jalen fired from her job, y'all. Never. I don't roll like that. And I didn't think Cammy was the type to roll like that either. But the more you know. Y'all, I seen Jalen up at the front taking her badge off, giving it to security, and I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot believe this happening. Meanwhile, I see Cammy standing behind Jalen with her arms folded with a little grin on her face. So I immediately approached Cammy like, what did you own? Cammy's like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm like, bro, you just got Jalen fired from her job. You snitching now? Y'all, Cammy trying to play it so clueless, it's ridiculous. She don't even know that you can't even lie straight. The look on your face, your whole body language, you giving it up yourself. So I'm telling her like, yeah, Jalen told me that you snitched on her. She's like, nah, somebody else must have seen her with her phone. I snitched on her. I don't even care about her. It's one thing to lie to me. But when you're not even a good liar, like, well, you take me for boo-boo the fool. You take me for being born yesterday. You take me for being slow. I'm like, whatever, Cammy, I know you lying. I don't know what your beef have been with Jalen. I'm not even sure that you know what your beef is with Jalen because you haven't even spoke on it. But to get this girl fired from her job, that's slow down. I can't fool with nobody like that. But of course, Cammy in that moment had to make it about like, oh, so you choosing her. It's not about who I'm choosing. It's about right or wrong. You just don't do nobody like that. Even if it wasn't Jalen, I just wouldn't fool with that. If you have an issue with her, try dealing with it like outside of work or something like that. Get somebody fired from their job. That's a no-no. Am I right, chat? Am I tripping? Am I going too hard? Do y'all feel like Cammy was justified? It's always that one person I feel like that's like, oh, well, I don't blame her. Like getting somebody fired from their job, it's not all that bad. It's always that one person. What's crazy to me is I feel like Jalen probably felt like I had something to do with it before the time that she seen me standing right there going back and forth with Cammy. It's kind of like she was looking like, wow, you really didn't know. Like, y'all, I had no idea. Cammy didn't give me no heads up. She was real slick with it. She said, look, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Study texting Jalen. I'm getting ready for a reply back. And it never came because she was getting snitched on, because she was getting walked out of the facility, because she was getting terminated from her job, y'all. Obviously, me and Cammy going back and forth, arguing, causing a big commotion. Our supervisor came out and was like, you know what? How about both of y'all take the rest of the day off? I don't need y'all arguing. Y'all two of my best workers. I don't know what's going on, but by tomorrow, y'all better leave it at the door. Don't bring this stuff to work. Y'all, Cammy so delusional. She walking up behind me like nothing ever happened. She like, hey, I'm getting ready to take my hair down. Now, before then, me and Cammy kind of like had a little ritual. Every time she would get braids or something like that or a sew-in, I would help cut it out. I would help take her braids down. We would go over her house, have drinks, stuff like that. But it's the fact that you just did that. I just told you, I'm not even fooling with you no more. And you think everything peachy? You think everything good? You think we cool? Is you cool? No words, y'all. I have no words to say to Cammy whatsoever. I'm just walking, just kind of like in my head, like, this can't be real. This got to be a dream. You really down bad. You really low down. I'm watching the security walk Jalen to her car. Jalen got in the car and just irked off. I'm talking about sped off. You could tell she was mad. You could tell she was angry. And yeah, me too. Like, I feel you. I would be mad and just upset just as well as Jalen was. Y'all, Cammy sitting up there trying to make little jokes. Nothing is funny. I don't find nothing humorous. I'm just honestly disgusted by Cammy right now. Like, I can't believe I'm friends with somebody that was stooped that low. Cammy even goes as far as saying, like, I don't even know why you tripping. Like, you just met her. She's not even cool like that. Like, it is what it is. She'll find another job. That's not the point. People that think like that, y'all got to stay very far away from them because, Y'all, Cammy was steady talking, going on and on and on. I got in my car, closed the door, and drove off. There was literally nothing to talk about. She was steady texting my phone, blowing up my phone, like, hey, are we going to take my hair down at your house or my house? What time? Girl, I'm not putting my hands in your head. I should put my hands on you for what you just did, but we're not even going to take it that far. Y'all, I'm still driving away from work. I'm literally in disbelief. My phone vibrate. I look down and it's Jalen. Now, at first, I'm like, she probably texting me, cursing me out. She probably texting me, telling me like, oh, you need to tell Cammy this, and that. She want to link up. Maybe she want to fight, whatever the case may be. So I was a little hesitant opening a text message. But my anxiety finally got the best of me. I finally went in, read her text message, said, hey, I'm sorry for going off on you. I can clearly tell you had nothing to do with it. I would honestly love to see you later. Can you come by my crib? Gave me the address to her crib and was like, I really hope to see you later. I was not expecting that. Wow, Jalen, I'm thinking that you was probably going to say F me or you don't have nothing to do with me or stay away from you or this, and that. You want me to come over? Now, I'm not going to lie, y'all. Definitely, Jalen know how to turn a bad day around. Y'all, at first, I was livid. I was upset. I was mad. I didn't want to have nothing to do with that whole day. Like, throw the whole day away. But getting that text message from Jalen, I'm just like, you know what? Things are starting to look up a bit. How about it? I'm not going to lie, y'all. I was super thirsty. I text Jalen back with the quickness like, sure, I would love to see you. I would love to come over. What should I bring? Because me, I don't like going nowhere empty-handed, y'all. So, like, let me know what I need when I come through. And she had that same energy for me. She texted back with the quickness and said, I don't want you to bring anything. Just bring yourself and hurry up. I miss you. You miss me? That's different. Jalen, you don't think she ever told me she missed me, but okay, let me go home, take a quick little shower, get my things together, and I'll be over. So boom, shakalaka, y'all. I'm on my way home, probably doing 80 and a 60. I'm so excited. I'm just kind of ready to jump in the shower so I can hurry up and get over there with Jalen because she missed me. Although I did find that rather odd, especially after the situation just happened. Like, wait, so my best friend just got you fired from her job. You know that she don't like you, stuff like that, and you miss me, and you want me to come over? But in that moment, y'all, I couldn't even be worried about that. I was just like, well, I mean, I guess so. Surely I should have maybe thought, twice about it, like, am I walking into something I don't want to be in? But that thought never crossed my mind. I'm out the shower. Now we on our way to Jalen's house. So I text Jalen just to give her a heads up, letting her know, like, hey, I'm on my way. She's like, I'm already ready for you. Please hurry, but drive safe. Meanwhile, Cammy on my phone texting me pictures of different wine bottles saying, hey, what kind of wine would you like to drink tonight while you helping me take down my hair? You are Delulu, real Delulu, because I'm not even coming over there. Not even for you, not for your hair, nothing. I want you to stay away from me. Now, before I go any further, do y'all think that was like justified to cut Cammy off right in that moment? Although she didn't do anything to me, somebody that moved like that, in my personal opinion, I don't want them around me. You were so quick to get this girl fired. And honestly, y'all, she didn't have not one reason. Not even one reason why she didn't like her. Would y'all stop being friends with somebody like that, or it's not that deep? Let me know right now in the chat. But anyway, I pull up to Jalen's apartment. She has a very nice apartment. I make sure I, get my little smell good going on. I do my little mirror check. Y'all know how we do. I'm just trying to make sure, I look good. I smell good. I definitely feel good. I'm walking up. I knock on the door. I'm waiting for Jalen to come get me. Now, mind y'all, it's still kind of like the evening, so the sun's still out and everything. When Jalen opened the door, the mood in the house, it's like she dimmed the lights. It was candles lit. She had on a big t-shirt. You could tell she didn't have anything on under it. And it's just like, am I at the right house? Now, I don't know about y'all, but most people I know, you just got fired from your job and your primary focus is to, I don't even know what type of time she was on. But to me, I'll be out trying to look for another job. I wouldn't be inviting somebody over my house and, getting sexy and stuff and lighting candles and, dimming the lights. That just wouldn't be me. So at that point, I'm just like, okay, what are you on, Jalen? Mind you, me and Jalen has never been in that type of time. We've only been knowing each other for a couple of days. At this point, maybe like a week, honestly. But it's just kind of like, am I at the right house? She could definitely feel my vibe because she asked me, like, why are you looking like that? And I'm just like, I don't know, just kind of catching me a little off guard. I never really thought that for my first time at your house would kind of go like this. She's like, what? I'm just trying to show you that I really appreciate you. I feel like you had a hard day too. Me? I'm not the one that just got fired from my job, but okay. But I'm like, you know what? Let me lighten up. I don't want Jalen to feel bad about anything that she's doing. I am very appreciative. I was just kind of thrown off a little bit. It just kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Once I finally was done checking out the scenery, I noticed I smelled like this aroma of soul food. So I asked Jalen, like, what's that? What you cooking? She's like, yes, I love to cook. She was going to work, trying to pay off school. She wants to go to culinary art school. She wants to be a private chef. And it definitely smelled like she knew what she was doing. So I was honestly ready to taste the food. So she's like, sit down, get comfortable. She pushes me back on the couch, and I'm just kind of like, okay, mind y'all, never seen her in this type of light. She's like, take your shoes off. She's taking my shoes off, throwing them to the side. She's like, let me massage your foot. Let me rub your feet. And I'm just like, Jalen, what's really going on now? Like, come on, seriously. Why now? Why are you acting like this? Jalen goes on and tell me that she loved the way that I stood up for her earlier, that nobody ever had her back like that. Nobody ever came through. And I'm just saying, took a stand for her, and that really turns her on, and that really made her look at me different. So she's just showing her appreciation. I'm just like, okay. Although I feel like I would have did that for anyone, because that's just very weird. I feel like it's not hard to speak up on stuff that we just totally don't agree with. So it was just like, all right, that's fine. So we're just kind of talking about the day, about how we can't believe it. She's rubbing my feet. She's just like, hold on, let me go fix your plate. I just want you to relax. I want to just have a good night with you. I got the wine. Like, what do you like? Red wine? You like sweet wine? Like, what is it? Whatever you want, I'll do. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was really liking this side of Jalen. I'm just like, wow, why you just didn't present yourself like this at first? At first, she was acting all nice, quiet, shy, stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, okay. I kind of love it here. Y'all know it don't take me long. One thing about me, it do not take me long. Y'all, Cammy studied calling my phone. She finally texted me and was like, where you at? With a lot of question marks. I just literally turned my phone off, and that was that. I continued to enjoy my night with Jalen. Kill. Or was it? Y'all know it wasn't cool. Every time. What's the worst that could happen? Literally the extreme worst happens, but okay. Y'all, Jalen peeped me turning my phone off, and she was like, oh, so you giving me all your attention, huh? Oh, I really like that. I love it here. And honestly, Jalen, I love it here too. That makes two of us. So boom, I finished eating. Jalen take the dishes. She's washing the dishes. We still talking. I'm trying to find a movie or something to watch. She come down, sit beside me, take the remote out of my hand. She was like, I don't want you to watch the movies. I want you to watch me. Oh, okay. And y'all, as much as I wanted to, I just really was like, okay, hold on, Jalen. I can see that you're trying to take things a little fast. I can see that you're, in the mood. But I still want to get to know you. I don't want to just jump right into that real fast, y'all. I was not on that type of time. I have to be honest with her. I'm just like, look, as much as I would really love to, I don't want to do that. I want to get to know you first, if you can understand that. She's like, I guess. Y'all, she was not feeling my answer whatsoever. She was ready to get to it. Me telling Jalen no definitely killed the mood, but it's like, what else was I supposed to do? I can't fake it. I'm not going to force it. I just want to vibe real quick. I'm thinking you calling me over here so we could chill, I didn't think that we was going to be on that type of time. Nah. You don't even know my favorite color. You don't know my favorite food. You don't even know where I was born. You don't know my people. You don't know nothing about me, and you willing to do that? I don't know, y'all. How y'all feeling? Would y'all have? I know some of y'all in my comments. Like, y'all give that. Y'all give, you feel me, whenever, wherever. But me, I like to take my time. Especially when it comes to that. That's just a whole different ball game, in my opinion. So like I said, y'all, the mood was definitely ruined. I could feel it. You could sense it. You can cut the tension with a knife. She got the remote, turned the TV on, was like flicking through the channels, was like, I don't care what we watch, through the remote. And so we was just sitting there on the couch. Awkward. Very awkward, to say the least. Not gonna lie. Y'all, then Jalen proceeds to ask me questions like, well, what's wrong with me? Like, you don't like me? Are you not attracted to me? And I'm like, no, you're a beautiful girl. I'm very attracted to you. You're definitely my type, but it's just like, I want to take it slow. She's like, oh, I know what the real reason is. Well, what is the real reason? Because I could have sworn that's the real reason. So you tell me. She's like, you're probably thinking about Cammy. You don't want to hurt Cammy. You probably like Cammy too. Oh, brother, here we go. So I'm telling her, like, nah, me and Cammy is just friends. I still don't understand what's going on with Cammy, or why Cammy did what she did, or why she feels that way towards you. But we've never been in that type of time. If we wanted to, trust me, we could have. We would have. We've always been alone places. We've taken trips together. We slept in the same bed. We've been in the same room. If it was going to happen, it would have been happened months and months and months ago. It's not like that. We're just friends. Y'all, I felt like I went back and forth 30 minutes trying to prove myself to Jalen. So I'm just like, you know what? At the end of the day, if you're going to believe that me and Cammy messing around, that's just what you're going to believe, regardless of what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm literally trying to show her proof. I cut my phone back on, and I'm just like, look, these are friend messages. Like, and I'm like, I just met you, and I'm trying to prove myself to you. But at this point, you already got it made up in your mind that me and Cammy mess around. So, I mean, so be it. And honestly, I'm like, the vibe already ruined. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get my things and go. Jalen's like, no, I don't want you to leave. I'm just saying, like, it's just really weird, just really awkward. If we're both attracted to each other, we both like each other, why can't we just, do what grown-ups do? I'm just not on that type of time. Why you so thirsty to do what grown-ups do is my thing. All of a sudden, we've been kicking it. We've been taking it slow. We've been getting to know each other. But now it's just like you in heat or something. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know, y'all. But in that moment, the way Jalen was acting, she was low-key pushing me away. She was low-key just making me reconsider everything. And I'm just like, I'm not really feeling that. So we just sitting there, I'm just trying to find ways to get me to tell her, like, look, I'm just ready to leave. But I didn't want to make it as awkward as it already was. Next thing you know, we hear somebody bamming on Jalen's door, like beating the door down. And she's like, oh my God. And I'm just like, what? You obviously know who that is. Like, are you talking to somebody? I know. Well, you ain't invited me over here and you got somebody like a crazy ex or somebody that you dealing with. Like, please don't ever put me in those type of situations, because you could have at least came to my house or we could have went somewhere else. Don't put me in a situation where I feel like I have to defend myself against whoever on the other side of that door. She's like, well, it is this one guy that I've been talking to and he's just like, won't leave me alone. I told him I wasn't interested ever since I met you. Whatever the case may be, whoever it was beating the door down. Go get the door, Jalen. The beating kept getting louder and louder and louder. Boom, 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 boom. Sound like the police was knocking. Jalen's like, don't worry about it. If we don't just open the door, maybe he'll just go away. I'm going to go ahead and get a restraining order on him. I've told him multiple times that it can never happen. I'm sorry, best wishes in his dating life, but he won't let me go. He's like obsessed with me, this and that. I don't care about none of that. I don't feel comfortable sitting right here while somebody beating your door down. In the middle of me saying that, all you hear is, Star Young, open the door. Cammy? The jokes write themselves, boy. Cammy's like, yes, Star Young, it's me. Open the door right now. Why? How you? In that moment, it just hit me that, me and Cammy do share locations. And that although I was mad at her, I wasn't answering her calls, I wasn't texting her back, I forgot to unshare my location. I'm here at Jalen's house. The Jalen that she just got fired. You're beating down her door. What is happening? Should I open the door? Should I just leave? Because I already know what type of time Cammy gonna be on. She sounded mad. She sounded very angry. And it's just like, we at this girl's house. I don't want nothing happening to Jalen. Foes in the comments for Part Foski, y'all. Part Foski. Foes in the comments. Cammy done showed up at Jalen's house, and is it my fault? I forgot to turn my location. I forgot that we even shared locations. That's one that, like, I thought that when I was avoiding her, like, I didn't never think she was gonna just. Okay. Part 4.